Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am about to tell you about some of my favorite brown lip liners because I do have some new favorites. So if you guys want to know if you are team diehard brown lip liner girlies or guys, let's go. Okay, first up, I've been using this ever since I did the lip swatching video. This is from Maybelline. You Are Cross the Line. I've actually been wearing the combination of the Maybelline lip liner and the the Maybelline glosses and the Milk lip balm. That's what I had on. It's kind of weared off a little bit because I did eat, but I've been wearing that ever since I posted those videos. And Chef's Kiss, it's like the cutest little like nudie pink. I'm usually more of like a neutral or beigey pink, but this is what this brown lip liner looks like. And as someone who is not only dark skinned, but I naturally have darker lips, I can't just go for just the brown lip liner that they have, because a lot of the times the brown lip liners will be like shades where if I use it trying to line my lips, it'll look like I use foundation or something like that. Like it blends in, it doesn't stand out. So I'm showing y'all some of the deeper browns that y'all can get. Okay, next up, I don't think I've talked about this on, like I don't think I've done, I know I didn't post a video on their lip liners or anything like that. Maybe I might have talked about it in passing, but Laura Mercier actually has really good lip liners. This is Brown Tool from their Caviar Perfecting lip liners, and she looks like this. So the Maybelline lip liner I told y'all in that video, it was very creamy. It can, when you're lining your lips, you can very easily like slide off because it's like that type of cream, like slide, that type of thing. This Laura Mercier, and also with the pencil, you can be a lot more precise, and it's not dry, but it's not as creamy, so that again you don't have to worry about like slips. I feel like you can also kind of tell with the swatches and how they swatch on, but my hand gonna look and actually now that I look, I feel like those two colors look really close to each other. So if you already knew about this, I'm gonna learn to look here and not there. If you already knew about this and you liked it and you want a drugstore version, and if you are curious about the drugstore version, because you know, like once people hear drugstore, sometimes they're like, not as good. I'm telling you that these are two that I liked, and I'm realizing now that they are also two shades that look very similar. So save yourself some money, but this is also a very nice lip liner as well. Okay, so this, I feel like a lot of you already know what this is. This is the Sephora gel lip liner in molasses. I should know that without having to look. But this is the one before they switched up this is done. This is before they switched up I think they changed the formula or something. I don't think they changed the color, but hold on one second. I know. Isn't there like a sharpener? You get the idea. Y'all gonna have to take my word for it, and that little color that came out right there, but I have used this for years. It certainly is one of my favorite lip liners. I have not tried the reformulated. I usually don't like things when brands reformulate. Like I'm trying to think if there's anything that I've liked once a brand reformulated. Like L'Oreal True Match Foundation, didn't like it after. And I'm not saying like anything's necessarily wrong, but like it wasn't better. They didn't make it better after reformulating. There was something else. There were other things. So I haven't tried it. I guess I'm gonna have to now. I didn't realize that I was out of this. Okay. But that gel liner, I feel like that is one that has good lasting power. The ones that are like a little bit more creamier, I feel you might have like a lip stain as the days go on. Like I feel like the Laura Mercier, that one lasts well throughout the day. This is about done with this too. This is from About Face. I probably shaved off the name. This is their Fix Lip Pencil in the shade Grounded. And I might have to sharpen it to get the color. Ow, ow. The actual pencil itself is scratching my hand, but that is what That is what Grounded looks like. That also looks like the other two shades. I'm bugging. I feel like that might be a little cooler, but I feel like they all pretty much look the same. Okay, so another favorite lip liner. This is from Tower 28. It is their one liner lip liner, and this is the shade Draw Me. It looks like that. Okay, so I guess like all of them look the same. And it's like, well, they're brown lip liners. Like, don't you expect them to look, but like y'all know there's different undertones of brown. Maybe you want a cool tone brown, maybe you want a warm tone brown, depending on your skin tone, depending on the look that you have on your face. I feel like I'm looking, if I didn't tell you that these are 4 different products, would you realize that they're 4 different products? And I, you know, I guess I have a type, and once I like it, I stick to it. But I really like this one. Like I said, none of them are like dry, because sometimes you will come across a pencil where it's like it's dry on, and that's usually going to be one that's a little bit more matte on the face, so it'll probably last longer. But like, I don't like the feeling of that. And I mean, I'm gonna put gloss on anyway, but this I feel like is the closest to, it's that kind of like dry matte where it's going to kind of also like the About Face. It's going to stay in place. It's going to last after you drink, after you eat, stuff like that. It's not going to glide off or anything like that. I don't think any of these, I wouldn't say any of these are going to like glide off. When I say that, I mean, when you eat, drink, talk, just go throughout the day, sometimes lip liners, depending on the formula, might smudge off. Like it'll kind of like move over here or stuff like that. I don't think any of the ones I'm showing you guys do any of that. So when I say like glide off, stuff like that, I mean like when you're putting it on, it's that slippery that your hand could just real quickly do that. That's what happens to me with the Maybelline one. But this is one of my favorite lip liners, and I haven't even been like using it that long. I don't think it's been a full year. No. Okay, up next, another affordable option. This is NYX. This is their just lip pencil in the shade Espresso. Ow. And this looks like, ooh. See, now there's a little difference, which is crazy because you look at the coloring on here and then looking at Espresso, wouldn't you think out of all of the shades that I just showed you, look over here, Shanygne, that this would probably be the darkest brown that I have to show you. But this is one of the ones where it's like, depending on how I use it, it could very quickly start looking like foundation. But this is more for those days where I have a lip on, but I'm not trying to make it that noticeable. Sometimes I do want like a brown lip liner that blends a little bit more into the color so that it doesn't look so, you know, pink nudish shade with clear brown lip liner on it. I feel like y'all get what I'm saying. So this one, add a little bit more, and see, finally it doesn't look like all 5 of the same shades. Okay, and the last one, I feel like you should know that it was coming. This is from Fenty Beauty. Now this one right here, out of all of the ones that I'm talking about, if you need a lip liner, it's not going anywhere. This one right here. When I did the review video on this, I told y'all you got about 30 seconds. Do you know you have 30 seconds? Yes, 30. To blend this out however you want to, because after that it ain't moving. And you can talk, you can eat, you can drink throughout the day, you can smooch, and you're still going to have lip liner on afterwards. It ain't moving. It's a matte lip liner. This one I do use with a lighter hand because this color traced out. Ooh, might need to go sharpen this. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all, am I bugging? There is the product. What the hell? Child, you get that's the coloring of what this shade looks like. So this is definitely the darkest lip liner. Yes, this is the darkest lip liner that I own. It must have dried out. All right, y'all, so that is it for this video. Just want to show you guys some of my favorite brown lip liners, because I will just always be a brown lip liner girly. I might venture out to other things sometimes, even with a red lipstick. I'm gonna wear it with a brown lip liner. So if you're one of them, you needed some recommendations, I'll have everything linked in the description down below. Let me know down below what, and of course there are other browns. Of course, the iconic MAC Chestnut, which I feel like MAC Chestnut is kind of the equivalent to like NW45. If you're a makeup girly, you purchase it at some point, but then you realize like, oh, there are other brown shades that I could use that might work a little bit better for me. But it's still a staple. So that one, I think it was ColourPop that had a good brown lip liner. But let us know in the comments down below what brown lip liner you recommend. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Definitely make sure you check me out on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.